congratulations. How does it feel to arrive here and win leg 3?
It feels unreal. I mean, we have been a month at sea, a little bit longer even, and through so many challenges and ups and downs, and now we are winning this. So I still need to process that to realize. And then we get such a nice welcome here. So many people come out in the middle of the night.
It's very special to be at Itajaí, and there's so many people on the dock. It's very overwhelming to see all the boats, and it's a bit double. It's super happy to be here, but it's kind of, we are closing a chapter as well. We're such a tight group on the boat, like a team, and we're closing a beautiful chapter of epic sailing and beautiful teamwork. So it's a bit double.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first session in the Southern Ocean, over a month. What does it feel like to go through that experience?
With one word, epic. The sailing couldn't be more epic than this. We have seen so much different conditions and big waves, lots of wind, and our boat is made for these conditions, and it was such a pleasure to sail this. And it was super good. It was 35 days, but it felt like way less, and we have had so much fun on the boat every day. So it was super good.
It's fantastic feeling to be here in Itajaí in first place. I just think back to that moment we were repairing the mast after 5 days after the start. We'd destroyed one of our 8 sails on board, and it was looking pretty tough. We were thinking turning back to Cape Town, and now I look back to that now, and we're here finishing in first place. It just really gives me goosebumps. It's an amazing achievement. It's been the adventure of a lifetime, I'd say. Rounding Cape Horn, sailing for 40 days, 12,000 miles, and it's about overcoming and kind of always believing. That's what was so strong about the team. We always kept believing. We always kept having a positive spirit about things, and by doing that all the way to the finish, that's why we're here in first place, I think. And just keep pushing, and finally we make it. So, yeah.
After all of the repairs to the mast early on, did you continue to be hopeful? Did you think that you had a chance to win this leg?
We never really, at that time, we just really wanted to finish when we were working on the repairs. And then slowly we gained confidence, and we have fiber optics in the mast, so we could see it doesn't flex anymore or is different than before. And then very quickly we gained confidence, and after that we didn't think about it anymore.
We had a hard leg. I guess everybody has a hard leg, but the beginning was quite tough for us because we had this master issue, so we are close to retry and to come back to Cape Town to repair, and finally we decided to continue and to try to repair the mast at sea. So it was a big commitment for all the teams, especially Will and Rosie, who climb at the top of the mast to do that reparation.
Just since Point Nemo in the middle of the Pacific, we've had other boats within 30 miles of us pretty much the whole time, apart from the last few hours here. And just having that boat next to you, it gives you an element of pushing and stress and wanting to work hard to be ahead of them. And it's great for the racing. It's fantastic racing, but it pushes you to the limit. You really want to beat the other boat, and it's fantastic. But I think the moments I found the most exhausting and most tough was the repairs. When you're trying to still race and still push the boat at full speed, when you've suddenly got to try and repair a boat in huge waves, the boat's being thrown around you. There were moments where we were trying to fix the engine, where we were being slammed into the engine so hard that you're worried you're going to get injured. That it was frustrating sometimes, very frustrating. And when you achieve this, you could really look at each other in the eye and say, we've done this goal. Let's keep working it, breaking it down day by day, and we'll get there in the end. So.
And most importantly, how are you recovering? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Yes, I'm doing fine. I have to say I don't have my energy that I have normally. I'm tired, but yeah, I have a concussion and I should recover from it. I think it's good to be on land now to have a little bit of a stable environment. The boat is a bit bumpy, but no, it's getting there.
We saw this last boat feed that Antoine sent off. You were push. Now's the time. It's push.
Yeah, we pushed, but not extremely. We were like checking whole team speed and then also trying to not make any errors, mistakes, or the sea state was so bad for the last 2 days. Really, like this, like a child would draw a wave, like it was crazy. The boat was going up and down, and then you can very easily lose control and crash over and break everything. So we were just trying to be just as quick as we needed.
All right.
It was quite intense, and to be honest, for the last few days, it was very hard for me to fall asleep because I was so nervous, I don't know, but so concentrated about the weather, the strategy, that I was almost not able to sleep because I always something to check and to look for.
What would you say has been the highlight of the leg?
For me, it's got to be finishing here in first place. That was a tough fight. You know, I've hardly slept the last 3 days, just always looking at where that second place boat, Holson, was, and I think you know, to see everyone on the shore and just kind of realise what we've all achieved together is makes me feel super happy. But Cape Horn has to be the other highlight. That's one of the things off the bucket list for me, and great feeling after 30 days to see this piece of land.